It seems businesses could be getting over the tariff turmoil with confidence up for the first time in 3 months. This according to ANZ's Business Outlook survey. Katherine Rich, Business NZ CEO, is with me this morning. Katherine, good morning.
Good morning.
Now, what is this sign telling you?
I think business is looking ahead to the next 12 months and is a bit more upbeat. It's been incredibly tough the last few years, but I think business is looking at interest rates coming down, inflation under control. Our exporters are doing very well. And I think for themselves, they're starting to think, well, perhaps the worst is over and there's light at the end of the tunnel.
This seems to happen, though. It seems to be a theme when we have confidence surveys. Confidence up 9% to a net 46%, which is great. And then we have businesses say, but my current situation is actually quite bad. And then this cycle sort of keeps repeating itself where it's almost like false starts. We keep thinking it's going to be better next time, and then that keeps getting delayed and revised down in post-match.
You're quite right. I think New Zealanders are naturally optimistic. We tend to look out ahead and say things will get better. But when you ask businesses, how are you doing right now, the results are quite patchy. And so if you ask someone in the primary sector, they'll be feeling very, very upbeat. But if you're in construction, hospitality, retail, look, there are some sectors of the economy that are still doing it really tough.
When do you think that they will start to have the data, the experience match the optimism?
Well, I think the big thing we need to happen is for consumer confidence to boost, because when consumers feel more confident, they put their hands in their pockets and they go out and they spend in all of those places that I just listed. So consumer confidence certainly needs to be a bit more upbeat. But the other thing is, I think, Kiwis are very, very realistic. We know that we're a smaller island nation and we are vulnerable to international shocks. But certainly, I think many people are looking up to the Northern Hemisphere and saying things are settling down.
Yeah.
But New Zealand business people are traders. We are naturally optimistic, and we just got to get out there and do the business.
Katherine, appreciate your time this morning. Thanks so much for coming on. Katherine Rich, Business New Zealand Chief Executive, with us. It's just gone 13 minutes after 7 o'clock. We had Stats NZ numbers out yesterday on monthly filled jobs. This is actual data, by the way, not expectations. Now, May jobs went up. We had an increase of 0.1%, so it's very marginal. And it sounds good, but this data series generally will revise numbers down, as we've just been talking about post-match. So, for example, they've just in this data release revised down Q1 from a 0.1 drop to a 0.3 drop. So you look at that 0.1 positive now and you think, well, that could actually end up being minus 0.1 by the time they get round to updating the data.